Good afternoon. And today, with it being such a nice day, it's a gorgeous winter's afternoon. It's a bit cold, but the sun's out nice and bright. Sky's a bit clear for my liking, but I thought I'd get myself out just local and have a bit wander around and see what I can find. So I've come over to Easington to see what kind of stuff I can find. I've got the drone with us, so I might chuck the drone up and see what I can get with that. But I've got a few options. I've just passed the pit cage, so I might go back to the pit cage later on as the sun's setting a little bit and get some shots of the pit cage. Then I've got Shot Rock, which is just over that way down there. So I might pop down there, see what the tide's like down there, see if it's okay to get some nice shots down there. And I've also got, well, which I'm heading towards there now, is Beacon Hill, which is quite a high hill that's got a little barn on the top. You get some nice shots there, so I might head there and get some shots down that way. And also I want to check out the viaduct at Hawthorne. I want to chuck the drone up, I think, and see if I can get some nice aerial shots of the viaduct and see what I can get with that. Yeah, while I'm walking, I just thought I'd talk about shooting local. I mean, everybody likes to go away to different places, Scotland and Wales, places like that, to get some nice scenery and to get some different pictures. But you can always find good stuff local. I mean, everybody probably lives somewhere where there's something to be shot, so you're best off really exploring the area you live in and finding all the hidden gems. I mean, I'm pretty lucky. The town that I live in is pretty close to the sea, and we've got some nice sea stacks, and there's just further down the coast there's Hartlepool, and you've got Steatley Pier. And just up the coast again, you've got Seaham with the lighthouse. Of course, the famous Seaham whales in the water. And then a little bit further up there, you've got Whitburn, Sunderland, Souter Lighthouse. And then just a little bit further up from there still, you've got Tynemouth and Whitley Bay, St Mary's Island, St Mary's Lighthouse. So I'm pretty lucky that I live close to quite a few places where I can get some decent shots. But these places here, these are probably like 3 miles from where I live, and you can walk around here. Like I say, you've got Beacon Hill, you've got Shot Rock, Pit Cage, the viaduct, and they're all within sort of like a 2-mile radius of each other. So yeah, it always pays to check out what you've got local in your area, because you don't always have to go to Scotland or Wales or wherever to get like really good shots. It's nice too, but like I say, check out your local area. You'll probably be surprised at what you find. Right, I've just left the viaduct and I'm walking up the Beacon Hill now. I think I've got some decent drone footage and some decent drone shots. Now I'm heading up so that I can find a spot overlooking the viaduct and the beach and get the 6D out and hopefully get some shots with the big camera and hopefully get some nice light on the viaduct before it goes, because the sun's dropping pretty quick. Hopefully I'll get another train coming across the viaduct. I mean, I managed to catch one on the drone, but I'd like to catch one on the big camera too. As you can see there, we've got the viaduct, and then that leads over to the beach with the sea, and then the railway lines lead off into the distance towards Seaham, and then you can see Seaham Lighthouse and Seaham Pier in the background. Now I've got the 24-105 on and I'm shooting at about 80mm. I'm shooting at f8 and I've focused on the very far cliff in the background, so everything should be sharp throughout. Filter wise, I've got a 0.9 medium grad on because there's not a lot in the sky, as you can see. There's not a lot of definition in the clouds. It's pretty clear, so the 0.9 medium grad is doing a good job of just pulling that sky in a little touch. I've got to pull down about a quarter of the way over the scene, so that's doing a good job there. So yeah, now I'm just waiting for a train to come and hopefully get a train crossing the viaduct. Hopefully it'll be quick because the sun is starting to drop, and that might be a bit bright for you there, but it's nearly touching the top of Beacon Hill now, so I'm going to lose the light on the viaduct before long if the train doesn't hurry up. It's getting a little bit touch and go now. The sun's really dropping a lot. It's just at the top of the hill now, and it's going to go down within the next probably 10 minutes or so. It'll be below the hill and I'll probably lose the light off the viaduct. It's typical, just waiting for a train to come by. As I was walking up, there was 3 trains went by. Obviously I didn't have the camera ready, so I couldn't get the shot, but 3 trains, yeah, and now I'm just waiting for one, so fingers crossed it comes quick. Right, finished here. Managed to get the train going across the bridge. The light's totally gone off the viaduct now anyway, so there's nothing much to hang around for here. So I'm going to walk up to the barn. There's a barn up there. I'm going to walk up there and chuck the drone up and see if I can get some shots of the barn from above and see what they look like. There's a rangefinder up there as well, so I'm going to see if I can get any shots of the rangefinder from above. Just something like that. Do a few flyovers and stuff. Sun's starting to set nicely, and I'm still at the barn. I'm just waiting now because there's some nice clouds around the sky at the minute, and hopefully they'll turn pink or red once the sun sets properly. I think I've got about 20 minutes to go before sunset actually, but I'm going to hang around. I've still got the 24-105 on. Filter wise, I've got a 0.9 medium grad and a 0.6 hard grad on. Now the hard grad I've got pulled down to just above the top of the house, about there, and then I've gradded the rest in with the medium grad. Now I don't know if you can see that sky, but it's starting to turn. It's got some nice wispy clouds in it, and they're starting to get a little bit colour on them now. So hopefully within the next 10 minutes or so we might get some nice colour.